Yo, welcome back to a brand new Craftopia guide. In today's guide, we will be progressing another age and looking at some of the awesome stuff the next age has to offer. Now, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below of any help that you may need in the game, but let's do this. So we have progressed 2 ages currently, and so far we have been given a bunch of awesome stuff. But the next age is actually my favorite age in the game, purely because this channel is all about automations. I love my automations for resources. Well, this next age gives us all of those automation items and allows us to take that next step in the game if we wish to. But we need the resources first to progress the age, so let's take a look at what we're gonna need. So we are currently in the Frontier Age and we want to get to the Renaissance Age. To do that, we need 10,000 gold, 20 steel ingots, 10 cogwheels, 30 conveyor belts, and 10 fillets of fish. Now, none of this stuff is particularly tricky to get, but we're going to make it easier by traveling now. So we're going to head into our altar of transportation and we're going to select one of these question marks. Now you will unlock various islands as you go and you may have already done so, but the islands get progressively harder and down here is the requirement to unlock these next islands. Similar to the age, but we're unlocking different places to go. So to unlock this next island, I need 100 gold and 20 logs. That's fine, so let's open it up. And an island of Big Bridge is absolutely fine. I'm going to actually get a few more logs here and I'm going to unlock a couple more islands and just see if I can get myself an island of residence. We're not getting the best luck right now in terms of getting an island of residence, but that's okay because island of coves are actually great as well. So I'm actually going to go to that one instead, but it really doesn't matter. Take whichever one you want. I'm just going to pick up all my stuff here. The reason we wanted to swap islands is because now we will get access to bedrocks. Now, bedrocks are like your standard rocks, but they have 1 million health, meaning you can stand there for a very long time, gaining a whole bunch of resources from it. So this is actually a gold mine. I've just ran up here and I have found an iron bedrock and a copper bedrock right here. Now we don't need too much copper, but we certainly need that iron. I'm actually going to set up camp here, you know, I'm kind of chilled here. Now a handy thing to do is to actually place a chest in front of your altar of civilization and place in there the items that you are saving up to progress the age. So I've got a bunch of iron ore, so I'm going to head into my furnace and I'm going to put a max amount of iron ingots to get that going, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get some more. So now that those iron ingots are finished, I'm going to head in and I'm going to put a max amount of steel ingots. Now it does actually take 5 iron ingots to make 1 steel ingot, so I'm only going to get 3 out of it, but I'm going to start this process while I get more iron. We want the steel to progress the age and get ourselves a steel chest so we can start storing some good stuff. Now I've just spotted in the distance 2 chests. So we need that 10,000 gold, so I'm going to come down and see what they've got, and great, we just got a sword and a monster prism. We are getting whooped by a crocodile right now, but we're going to leave them alone. So I'm going to head straight into that market, and this sword is worth 3,960, which is great. Let's put that in, and I'm going to sell the monster prism as well, because we can make them whenever we want. Now I've actually got a couple of items here I can sell that I really don't want, so I'm just going to get rid of them if they're worth anything, of course. Now I'm just going to keep doing this until I've got a bunch of steel ingots. It takes a while, but I need those steel ingots to progress the age, and I could do with some better gear. So I'm just repeating this process, and as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of iron ingots being made right now. So while that's doing that, I'm actually going to go and get my fillets of fish. So if we head into the workbench under the mining and collecting, you will see a fishing rod. This requires 10 logs, 1 stone, and 3 straw. Just want to run around the water and look for these fishing spots. Walk up to them and use your attack button. When it dips down, pull the fish out, and there we go. We have our first fish. Now you want to do that and go around, get a bunch of fish. So I've caught a bunch of fish. I'm now going to head back to the camp, go into the workbench, scroll down, go down to the cooking facility and look for the fillet machine. This requires 3 iron ingots, 5 logs, and 1 bone. Now, the iron ingots are not a problem. We've got loads of those, but we are going to need a bone. So just run around the island and look for some animals. Here is a pig. Pigs guarantee drop a bone, so that's great. But just kill stuff until something gives you a bone. There we go. I got my bone. I'm going to head back to camp, and we can now create the fillet machine. All my iron ingots are also done, so I'm going to turn them into steel ingots. And while I was out and about, I also grabbed some swords, so I'm going to put them in there to sell. So let's craft our fillet machine. Let's place it anywhere, and let's put our fish we caught on there, and as you will see, they will make fillets of fish. Now, if you have multiple fish of the same, but they have the different enchants on them, then just get rid of them. Go into your inventory, press on multi-select, select the fish that are the same, but with the different enchants, and press wash away enchantments. So we have 4 here. We're going to put them straight on. Let's get those fillets of fish. So let's collect those, and we got 4 fillets of fish. So let's get another 2 in there. We need 10 overall, so we're just going to keep going until we've got 10. If we need to go catch more fish, we can. Now, some fish, such as this one, will actually give me luxury fillets, and the luxury fillets unfortunately don't count, so I'm going to put those into the market just to get those ready to sell, because they're actually worth 1,000 each. So that will help towards the 10,000 we need to progress the age, and I'm just going to go catch a couple more fish. So I caught the rest of my fish, and I have the rest of my fillets, so that's all good. To progress the age, I have the first requirement. In fact, I actually have 2 because I have my steel ingots done as well. But we do need some cogwheels and some conveyor belts. I've also got the 10,000 gold. This is just from selling things as I'm going, but I also now have some leftover fillets and some more luxury fillets. So I'm going to put those into sell as well, because we're going to need more money to progress future ages. Let's move on to the iron ingots. Let's head down to the intermediate products, and we will see the cogwheels require 2 iron ingots. But if we scroll back up to transportation, we will see conveyor belts, which we also need iron ingots. We just need 1, and we get 10 conveyor belts. Now we need 30 conveyor belts, so we only need 3 iron ingots for the conveyor belts. So let's just get a bunch of iron ore. Let's get those cogwheels made and those conveyor belts, and we will be ready to go. So the iron ingots are ready. I'm going to take those into a workbench. I'm going to start by making the conveyor belts. I'm going to put that up to 30 and craft those. Once those are done, I'm going to go back into the workbench again, go all the way down to the cogwheels. Now, cogwheels I'm going to need in the next age as well, so I'm just going to hit max. We only need 10 though. And once our cogwheels are done, we can head into our altar of civilization, and we can progress the age. We meet all of the requirements. So let's go through and pick some of the items that you should look out for in the next age and should definitely put some focus on. Now, as I mentioned, the next age is actually my favorite age in the game, and it's where you unlock some crazy new capabilities. One of which, you can now have a helicopter. This will make your life way easier when it comes to traveling between dungeons or just reaching different spots of different islands. You can throw them down, fly around, pick them back up, travel around very, very fast. Other items include the absorber and dropper. These are insane. If you can get these, you will make your life way easier when it comes to automating a lot of these resources, which a lot of my guides are automations. But there is some other hidden gems in here as well, one of which is the refinery. This will help you make your weapons more powerful. Item frames will allow you to label your chest. A repair hammer will allow you to use it to harvest your crops, and because a repair hammer does no damage, it means your wheat plots take no damage. Other than that, I really advise to take a look into some of these auto cookers, an auto assembly machine. Things like this will make your life way easier. But if you follow this channel, then you probably already know that. So let's go ahead and progress the age. Hey, let's go. We did another one. Now you should be really focusing on your gear and also checking out some of the other guides on my channel to see what you should really be doing now. The game is going to start getting a lot harder now, and some of the resources that we need to progress further ages are going to get quite savage. But we are going to take it every step of the way, of course. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below of any help that you may need in the game. Remember to enjoy this age. This age is my favorite. Get those automations set up. Make your life so lazy. It's better. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.